The glass slipped from her fingers and shattered. He didn't flinch. He moved closer. "You're trembling again, because you confuse me," she snapped. "I don't know if I hate you or want you." "Good," he said, his lips inches from hers. "Because I feel the same. And that makes this dangerous, addictive, and exactly what we need." He kissed her, rough, demanding, like he had waited years for that one moment. She tried to resist, but her body betrayed her again. Her fingers tangled in his shirt. Her mouth gave in to his, her breath hitching as he pressed her against the wall. The kiss wasn't sweet. It was a war, his dominance against her pride. And in that moment, they both lost. Or maybe they both won. She pulled away first, breathless. "I'm not your toy," she whispered. "No," he said, tracing her jaw with his thumb. "You're my obsession. There's a difference." That night, she didn't sleep again. Not because of fear, but because of fire. And the storm had only just begun. Buckle up. Part 3 of Obsession of the Heart is here. We're going deeper into the obsession with betrayal, secrets, and emotional destruction. Madeline tried to pull away. She tried to remind herself that Zane Kingston was trouble, a man used to control, a man who devoured women for sport and discarded them like ash after fire. But her mind wasn't listening. Her heart was already slipping into dangerous territory, and he could sense it. For days after that night, he kept his distance physically, but emotionally, he haunted her. Gifts started arriving, a custom leather journal with her name engraved, a coffee mug with the phrase, "Maddie's Mind, Chaos" in lipstick, a first edition of her favorite childhood novel, one she'd never told anyone about. She tried to tell herself he was manipulating her, that he wanted control, not love. But then she saw it. The photo, a flash on a gossip blog. Zane in Paris, holding hands with a blonde model. Madeline stared at the screen like it had punched her in the gut. Her chest tightened. She laughed bitterly, tossing her phone on the floor. "Of course," she muttered, "of course he was playing me." The next morning, she stormed into his office, not caring who was watching. "You flew to Paris while you were busy haunting me here," she snapped. He barely looked up. "Careful, Maddie. Jealousy looks good on you, but rage, that's dangerous." "Who was she?" "A mistake," he said, finally meeting her eyes. "One I made before you ever became an option. You kissed me 3 days ago, and I haven't stopped thinking about it since," he said sharply. "But don't expect me to apologize for my past." "It's not your past if it happened yesterday," she hissed. He stood up, calmly, coldly. "Do you trust me?" she laughed. "No." "Then why does this hurt?" he asked quietly. Her eyes burned. "Because I thought for once someone saw me, not my body, not my—" He stepped around the desk. "I do see you, and that's exactly why you scare me." She shook her head. "I don't want to be part of your circus, Zane." "You already are," he said. "And you don't even realize. This is just the first act." That night, she went home, curled up in a blanket, and tried to hate him. Until the knock. Not on the door, on her window. She gasped, pulling it open to see him standing on the fire escape. "What the hell? I needed to see you. And you wouldn't open the door." "That's because I don't want to see you." "You're lying." She tried to shut the window. He caught it. "You want truth, Maddie? Fine, I'll give it to you. I'm not the man you think I am. I'm worse. I've lied. I've broken people. I've done things that would make you walk away right now if you knew." She blinked. "Then why are you telling me?" "Because someone else will. And I want you to hear it from me first." He reached into his coat and threw something on her bed. A photograph of a woman. She looked at it, confused. "Who is she?" "My ex-fiancée. And she's the reason I don't believe in love anymore. Because I killed it. I cheated on her. I lied to her face. And she found out on our wedding day." Madeline's eyes widened. "You what?" He nodded. "I never wanted to feel anything again until you. And now," she whispered. "Now I want to feel everything. With you, even if it ruins me." She stared at him, heart pounding. "That's not love, Zane. That's insanity." No, Madeline. That's obsession. The purest kind. And just like that, he walked away into the night, leaving her holding the photo and 1,000 questions. The next morning, she found an envelope on her doorstep. Inside was a plane ticket, a key, and a note. Asterisk, asterisk. If you want to know the truth, come to New York. Room 1707. Midnight. ZK, asterisk, asterisk. Madeline's hands trembled. Was she walking into love? Or walking into the dark? She packed her bag anyway, because sometimes obsession doesn't give you a choice. It becomes your own.